All right. And worst case scenario, while you're tweaking with your mic, you know, he can always cut bits out, so it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is session 5 for the Edrithian Accord. This episode is labeled "Out of the Frying Pan." ... Last time we left off, you guys had finished dispatching a death cult. Let's go ahead and move you.
And it gets
over
back
here to
into
this
the
map.
room.
Yeah, just refresh everybody's memory. You had spent the night resting. You just have woken up. It's after the 4th watch. No monsters have disturbed you. And yeah, have at it.
Does it make any better there?
Oh,
Have we
better.
searched this place for
Let me
any gold
get your
yet?
guy.
Yeah, better? Cool.
Yeah,
I
you did.
believe we did.
Oh, hey, there's that
before we
pile
fell
of
asleep.
bodies over there.
Ah, shit, yeah, zoom in.
I remember that pile of bodies.
Well, a certain someone in our group wanted to burn those bodies, so hey, just be glad there's a pile of bodies there. It could have been a lot worse.
I'm not going to be glad of any pile of bodies, because those bodies started to stink after 8 hours.
Okay, you guys have looted. I believe you've divvied out your items, and yeah.
We didn't divvy out the items quite yet. Last I checked, these folks were like, no. Instead of getting 300 gold later, you know, we're gonna make sure you get 300 gold instead of 1 jewel now.
Sure,
So,
I remember seeing
meant
that argument.
We were
the
kind of
potions
arguing
and the
about
scrolls and the weapons have been divvied out. Because I know
Okay.
Zixo is attuned
Yeah,
to his staff now.
that. That's right. You got the brand
Right,
new
I
stuff
got
after,
I got a staff here.
after you broke the first one.
Okay, and that was a especially long rest, so we should be at full hit points and
Yeah.
some level of hit die.
Regain half your hit die, round up.
Okay, so I think I
Half your level in hit die, round up.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm good there. Okay. So, okay. So, and I recall that we had done... we'd done all 4 of our watches. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got... okay, so we got daylight. Okay, so now we're caught up.
Right.
And the bard's doing something.
Now,
I'm
Zixo rubs his eyes and goes, "Did I have some sort of dream about a demon or something talk to us just a minute ago?"
No,
I'm
it
having
was
that
very
same issue
real.
I had the last time I played, where I got no visual representation of what's on screen, just black screen. Tried.
Oh,
to
you
you
have
have
to,
to push your
zoom
map
out.
down. Yeah,
Yeah, zoom out as far as you can, and we're in the kind of
bottom left.
Bottom left corner.
Center bottom.
yeah.
And if you still can't see anything, go ahead and refresh, because I put your token down there.
Yeah, but zooming out should help you.
And Rito just kind of rub his eyes too, where he's slumped against a wall, and he'll just say, you didn't imagine that. We are now in the debt of a dark god.
Well, unless,
I
of course,
wouldn't
you're at a
say
nightmare.
dead, more like we're the target of a death god.
Yeah, I feel more like a target than owing somebody something.
Speaking of which, why didn't we leave instead of piss them off?
Leave.
Because
Well,
they were worshipping necromancy.
I mean, it'd be
Let them worship dead people. We don't want to anger
No,
fucking death
No,
gods.
you don't understand. They weren't worshipping. They were raising.
Listen, Dretan. I mean,
We did a good day's work.
We have to stop these things from hurting innocent folks. Like, you would just walk past to try to save your own skin.
Yes, I would, because I'm innocent.
so
I'm
you
a
would-
good fuck.
See, you wouldn't try to stop these people from hurting others, huh?
All right, hey folks.
Because last I remember, you socked yourself in the chin pretty good.
Guys, what's done is done. We did good. Let's get out of here.
Aye.
I agree with you, Kai.
The sooner we get away from these corpses, the better.
Yeah.
And
All right,
last I
let's,
checked, we had some folks scout up ahead up the stairs and barricade the door. So I say we head that way.
I mean, upstairs is a door, but I'll be honest, I really do not want this temple to still be here when we leave. I don't want to see anybody else worshipping that creature of any sort.
People
Well,
worship stones don't. I don't know if we'd be able to destroy the temple. I mean, we've killed the cultists. And when we go back and report to the authorities, hopefully they will also keep a watch on this place.
Well, I made a promise to Rede here that after we were done, we would take care of at least the tapestries.
At least,
So Rede,
at least those tapestries.
If you would take one of these torches and meet me by the brazier, and let's get this party started.
No. Just start tearing them down, pile them in a corner outside the building so that you don't kill yourself trying to do this.
No. He said very specifically, light them on fire.
We can.
I know. You take them outside, you light them on fire, and you burn them there.
You don't need to be inside for you to roast cloth.
Now I do have a minor problem with that. So
these are very large tapestries. That's a lot of
actually,
work.
that's not the problem I have with it. See, I seem to recall that before all this happened, something caused a cave-in. If I remember correctly.
We need to get out of here, right?
Well, cave-ins don't just happen by themselves.
They're called earthquakes, dipshit.
The earth didn't quake.
Yeah.
In order for it to be an earthquake, the earth must quake. I kind of feel that someone caused the cave-in, and having a fire outside where smoke rises kind of shows out.
Well, I think that's the point that we need to get to. We don't know the way out of this place yet.
It's up the stairs. We scouted before we went to sleep.
Just go.
Well, let's just go then.
All right. Well,
Okay,
me and Rede
wants
meet
to
up
go,
with you
they're
folks.
going, and people want to stay behind and get caught up in that big mess. Well, they can do that.
Aye, you folks go ahead. Rest of us will be back here. You stay safe. All right. Well, here you go, friendo. Here's a torch, and let's get to work. Let's make sure nobody ever uses these again.
We absolutely need to take care of that. Here, I'll take the ones over here down this path.
All right, I'll get the ones by the altar real quick and meet up with you.
Let me do a transition really fast for these other guys.
No problem.
You guys don't necessarily need to role play
Yeah.
burning stuff down, but
Yeah.
How do you light a torch again?
Do I hold the?
I hold
right
the burning
side.
part, right?
let's see.
Yeah,
So,
I know how to hold a spear. You keep the pointy part close to you for safety.
Okay, so Zixo, Kai, Dretan, and Lindrolan, as you guys are traveling up the stairs, the stairs circle upwards. If Elessar were here, he could tell you how it was. Well, technically he is. We'll just say he's following. This is exactly like how it was the night prior, or the before your rest, before you guys all rested. The stairs leading up are dark and grimy. The walls are covered in some sort of soot or gritty film that sticks to your clothes if you brush against it. Above, you hear this muted sound that sounds almost like a huge beast that's constantly sucking in, constantly inhaling. It's a big pass. It's a large amount of air moving constantly. At the top of the stairs is a small landing with the door opposite. It's a small room. The door now lays open. The double-sided doors are forced wide, sort of cracked and forced out. Some of you notice on the walls some faded murals. However, the pictures have been defiled, either scraped off or painted over with some smears of what looks like dried blood. Broken stone fragments, fragmented masonry lay on the floor, smashed to pieces. You don't recognize anything from the pictures.
Just fantastic. We could take a contract from a baron to play at a local festival, end up being the target of a death god. I was not ready for today.
I hope it's not a dragon slayer.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Meanwhile, Reed and Adrian
Oh,
are getting work
okay.
done.
Yeah, we
is
start lighting stuff on
Is
fire.
it like the outside you're describing, or is it like the upstairs level of something?
That's
Upstairs
the top of the stairs. You see the door open. You see some darkness beyond it, and in the distance some light, some bright light. You can tell it's most likely outside light.
With dark vision 60 feet, do I see anything else?
Nope. You see beyond the door is rough stone. It's a cave
All
floor
right.
out there.
I'll step in and aside and ready a spell action and allow my friends to get up around behind me.
Okay.
In case I see an enemy, I'll unleash the spell.
Okay. As you pass the doors, the two sides of the doors have matching scars right in the middle. Looks like something was broken off right in the middle of the doorway. After you pass through the door, you enter a large cave. The mouth is some 250 feet straight ahead. The cave is wide and tall. It's a large cavern is really what you're in, but it's since there's an opening, we'll just call it a cave. It's brightly lit from daylight outside. Two large stalactites hang from the ceiling, and two larger stalagmites rise from the floor in a formation that gives you the impression of almost a creature's mouth that's yawning open.
Cool.
Why?
Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to try and look carefully for anything that's roaming in the darkness from here to the end of the tunnel.
Okay. You don't see anything.
All right, let's go on right up there and take a look outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk straight through the middle of this huge opening and stand in the entranceway.
Okay. Let's transition you guys.
I'm gonna walk out and see if there is anything in skies or anything.
Okay. As you exit, get past the mouth of the cave, you blink at the sudden bright daylight and look out. You see, you find yourself on a mountain ledge overlooking a narrow valley. You're at the top of tall cliffs, and across the valley you see more mountains that stretch off into the distance. Judging by a quick look at the sun, you can tell you're facing northward, but you don't recognize the area at all. On the ledge, there's a pathway that leads down to the east. However, it curves after about 20-25 feet, and you can't see where it goes after that.
Are there any trees nearby I can climb?
No, you're just on a mountain ledge. You're
On a cliff face?
Mm-hmm.
Any sneaky, quiet types want to go scout ahead?
Oh, when I get outside and I see the sun,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
just like,
I'll
go
scout
ahead.
ahead.
oh, sun, you grow my food, you give me warmth. You are totally worth the skin cancer. And just like sit there for 5 minutes just basking in it.
Okay.
All right, so I will scout ahead up until right around that 25-meter mark, just so I can still see everybody else, but sort of see around the corner a little bit.
Okay. All right. You approach the corner and you look over, and the path continues a ways. It's making its way. It's got a slight slope downward. It's just making its way along the cliff face. It's a well-worn path. It's probably about 10 feet wide. It's a comfortable path, but you can tell it hasn't been used very often. It's not a game trail. It's quite barren where you're at. It's just a rocky path.
Does it look like it's been used recently, although not often?
Go ahead and roll a survival check. You can see some tracks. You can't tell how many or which way they're going, but you think that they're probably a couple days old.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the group and let them all know that it looks like there were some people that were here a few days ago, but it looks pretty clear all the way down. Nice wide path.
Okay.
I'm still keeping an eye for anything unusual.
Yeah, we're... I think this is
Yeah,
good. We gotta
Zixo
go.
closes the door
Let's
at the
go.
top and spikes it.
Let us out.
We're done. We're done. We'll leave the religious nut jobs down there at the friends.
So I think at this point Reed's gonna agree and just. I think we're done. Let's go join them.
Okay.
Let's go. Aye.
Okay, so you guys head up.
Aye.
Okay, you see the same grimy walls, and you get to the top, and you notice the crushed mural and everything. The doors open. You see your companions out on the ledge. And so this is sort of the view, what you see, the approximate view.
Dretan's pulling a Titanic right now, just arms wide open at the sun.
Yeah, so covered in soot with my beard, just blacker than black instead of its usually brownish red. You know, I'm just gonna give a yelp and a wave to the group to let them know that we did, in fact, get away, and this was a good idea.
Your clothes beg to differ.
Aye, clothes could be replaced, but that was
This path that
priceless
leads
back
down,
there.
does it appear to be on the same side of the mountain that we came in on?
No, it's on the opposite side.
Oh boy.
Do I see any passes that might lead us back to the way we came?
The ledge is facing northward, so you're at the opposite end of where you would you're looking more towards Edrithia and towards Dornheim rather than back towards Altimer Cove.
Guys, everything looks all right out here. Let's get going.
Look clear to me.
Pray tell, where are we going to?
Oh, I got you. So we're north of Altimer Cove, south of Edrithia, in the hills.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
That's where we're facing anyway. Path down.
All right, guys.
Left.
We should descend down these path carefully. I don't know if our pack animals and our cart will still be there. If we can ever get back to that area. Poor Hess.
Don't worry, the donkey was dumb anyway.
Aye, loyal steed.
Okay, so is that what you're doing? You're heading down the pathway?
Yes, just
Okay.
file up and take it down.
Go ahead, give me a marching order.
All right.
And it's 10 feet wide, so you can do two abreast if you want.
No, Zixo riding Zoe will be at the inside.
Well, I guess
To the wall.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll do what I usually do, and I'll lead the charge. Why not?
Okay.
I'll be, let's say, third back, sort of sticking to the edge of the cliff and watching down the edge for anything that might try and climb up.
Okay.
And Reed is now
I'll be
obviously
at the end.
Reed's obviously a soot brother with Adrik now, so he's got to be at front with him, though probably in the
Of
inside
course.
because that looks a long ways down.
Okay. And Kai, you said you're behind. You're at the end.
Yeah, I'll be in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
Kai, but also watching with him the rear.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Dretan.
That just leaves me probably smack dab in the middle,
Okay.
complaining.
Okay. You guys turn down the path. You get to that little bend and keep heading down. You can, as you're looking out at the view, you still can't recognize really any landmarks. As you turned east, you can see in the distance over some mountains, some blue of the dry tier lake, as well as the sun sort of reflecting off it a little bit. But it's quite a ways away. The cave system has really led you off where you were previously. It takes several hours for you guys to go not quite even 2 or 3 miles along this ledge, but it's constantly leading you guys downwards. As you round what you hope to be the last bend in a slot canyon, you hear snarls and hoots from somewhere up ahead. echoing off the canyon walls. You can't quite triangulate where they're at.
Snarls and hoots.
At about this time, Rede reaches up and just rubs at his temples and goes, I never remember this happening when I was home. Why did I think that traveling would be a good idea?
Because this kind of thing doesn't happen at home. That's why it's a good idea.
But snarling means there's a creature that snarls, and that's not a good sign. Snarling things are not happy to see me.
Well, what about the hooting? I've never been attacked by an owl before. Must be good news.
Can I do a survival check to see if I know of any creatures that might be aggressive and hoots?
Would
Sure.
that be a nature check or a survival check? Yeah.
Hoots, you like an owl bear, maybe?
Yeah, just do intelligence and then whichever you're highest at, nature or survival.
All right.
Add your proficiency if you have one of them.
Nature / survival. Yeah, definitely nature.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
All right.
You know from your farming background that owls make hooting noises. This
Yep.
does not sound like an owl.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, whatever that is, it's no owl.
Well, if it's not an owl, what is it? I mean, that's the only thing I know that hoots.
Start walking forward, Adrik, and let's find out.
All right.
Yeah, give it a guinea
Finally, we agree.
This sounds like a terrible
right.
idea.
You guys round the bend, and several forms can be seen a little off the pathway below. 2 are squat, grotesque, dog-shaped creatures
Ooh.
that are snarling and biting and ripping at something on the ground. Another, with its back towards you, you see standing off behind them, demonic wings are folded behind its back and curled black horns rise from its head. Its feet are made of large talons and it's holding a large spear that crackles with red energy. Its skin is dark crimson that looks almost purple in places, and it's communing with a floating hellish red orb that's hanging a few feet from its face. They haven't noticed you yet.
First a death god, now a demon. What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna crouch down, stay low to the wall, kind of wave at
prepare
the
a
party members
spell.
I'm waving at the party members in the back, so get down. This looks bad.
A ready to action.
Suddenly, hoots fill the air, and 2 more of these beasts crash from the underbrush. If I can get this other one, there we go. And they spot you and alert the other 2.
Shut.
Roll initiative. Make sure that you click on your piece,
Click on your
and then click on your token and do the.
Combat begins. I am complaining quite
Yeah.
bitterly.
Son of a.
Your initiative rolls have just been bad.
Gosh.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Got a 15.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with my 19.
The demonic figure turns and snarls. Everybody roll perception.
No one is ever happy to see me.
Well, when most folks besides us see you, start swinging at them.
Hey, I rolled a 6.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, perception. Kai, go ahead, re-roll perception.
Holy crap, I got above a 10.
Nice.
You know what's happening?
All right.
You know what's happening here? You're getting all of
How
my
am I
good
the
luck
most
right now.
What good luck? I rolled an 11 and a 12. What good luck?
Yeah, those are way better than usual. Those are my rolls, all right?
That's
I'm
true.
getting
All
your
right.
6s and 7s and 5s right now.
All right, I heard 7.
The figure snarls at you. Lindrolan, Rede, and Kai, and you guys get the distinct impression that this figure recognizes you, or at least knows who you are.
And I think, ooh, that thing is snarling at me. I
He
wonder what it's
points.
thinking.
He points his spear at you guys and snarls again, and the dog-like little figures start charging. So, Adrik,
Does anybody know this guy?
Adrik,
before
I don't think he's
combat-
our friend.
Yeah.
I don't
Before
think I-
combat begins, I exclaim out loud, "Those are not owls."
Well, that one's got wings.
There are no
Yeah.
owls, only Zool.
You said
And
these
I'm like
things are
a dragon would have
dog.
been better.
You said these are dog-like creatures that walk on four legs or two.
Yeah, they're charging you, sort of loping on the ground with all four
All
legs.
right, not humanoid. That's all I need to know. All right. Well, I'm going to I'm going to sling my warhammer off of my shoulder, get my shield ready in front of me, and going to what is it? So you can dodge, not defensive. Sorry about that.
You ready the dodge action, you mean?
Dodge action, yeah. And I'll call that. Actually, I'll move up 10 feet and call that a turn.
All right, so you're hanging out. You're going to ready a dodge.
Yep. Besides, choke points are our friends. I hope. Although, then again, after last time, maybe we shouldn't clump up.
Okay, Dretan.
Oh shit.
Alright. Stay behind me.
I am going to make a stealth check and attempt to hide behind Adrik.
Alright.
Like you mean you want to enter stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
You can attempt-
They
technically,
see you,
I'm technically taking the hide action.
which is the same thing. It's entering stealth.
Yeah.
But they see you, so that's not going to be possible because they know you're there.
I'm not,
Yeah,
plus,
you
I
I'm
have
don't
to
not,
know,
be-
man. I'm pretty invisible.
plus
no,
I'm
you
not,
have to be certain class or ability to be able to hide like that behind a person.
plus I'm
I
not a
am.
very
I'm a
big
half-
No, I
person.
think
I'm
yeah, there's a
4.5
feat or
feet tall.
something that allows you to do it.
I'm a halfling. I can do that.
Well, I'm a dwarf, so even maybe if it was a full-size person, maybe.
You're saying that you have a trait as a halfling that you're able to do that? Or
One size
you're just
larger
saying-
than
Yeah.
me. Technically, I'm still medium, so it can't apply here.
Yep.
Well, still, you're behind me, so, I'm a pretty good meat shield.
Yeah, Hockey, I can't remember what it is, but there is something out there that allows you to, like a wood elf in lightly obscured woods can do it.
Right.
There's something that allows you to hide behind.
Here's the
a
issue.
figure.
I realize this. I'm not
It's,
considered.
it's
I'm considered small. Is a dwarf considered medium?
Yes.
All right, I can hide behind him.
Even though they have clear sight of you, or had clear sight of you at one point.
Naturally stealthy. You can attempt
Naturally
to hide
stealthy.
even when you are obscured only by a creature that's at least one size larger than you. So in this case, I could hide behind the dwarf.
The problem here is that in the stealth mechanics, trying to find them, if you're already seen, you can't enter stealth. So the question becomes whether you can hide behind him and be not seen anymore.
I think it's just me hiding behind him. It's not me trying
Well-
not to be seen.
The way I see it, they know he's there, but they don't see him, so they probably won't think of him. I think that's best case scenario for you. Like, oh, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
DM discretion.
We'll,
DM
for right now, we're ruled that that's okay. We'll allow it. If I find it, I will tell you if you can't do it next time. So right now, you can go ahead and roll stealth.
And you're just gonna get
That's
like
just
a 5, and it's not gonna work.
Here it comes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Of course.
Of course
Okay.
it works for him.
You do the little Baldur's Gate noise. Enter stealth.
Well, you just have to remember, you're only obscured to those things that might be obscured by Adrik. So anything that can see around Adrik, you won't be stealth from.
Right.
Yeah, but
And
these things are like dogs. They can't communicate to each other.
Yeah, right.
Don't
My
worry
dog
about
doesn't
it.
comes for the half mile of the house.
Yeah, but they're demon dog things. Who knows? They might be different.
Okay, so Dretan is hid.
Yep.
Lindrolan.
Let's see.
Is there an icon to represent hiding?
Now, if I move there, can I take an arrow shot
Yeah.
at that? What is that? 55 feet?
Oh, found it. No, yeah, you already had it. There.
Yeah, I think your longbow is what, 120, 500? Or do you have a longbow
Yeah.
or short bow?
I have longbow.
Yeah, so you're well within range.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try that.
Okay, go ahead and attack. You can just click on the longbow button. Yep, that hits.
And then.
And you can click in the chat. You can click the longbow word, and it'll do
Okay,
your
just
damage
longbow.
for you.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and you are doing here. Let me label these again, because I keep forgetting to do that for you guys. 3 and 4. Okay, so you were attacking 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Your arrow zips down. You guys are a little above as they're charging up, and you take it. The arrow pierces its shoulder, and it continues moving forward. Okay, Rede.
Okay, I'm trying to look up this whole actions thing because someone mentioned dodge action. I'm trying to learn the rules of that.
You can the ready actions you can do are I think you can assist, you can dodge certain classes like we were just talking about. You can hide. What
You
are the
can
other
hold
ones?
an
I think
action.
Oh,
you can you can disengage, attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, ready an action, search, or use an object. That's what you can do during your round, your turn.
Okay, so no bracing yourself for impact. Got it.
right. Well,
Okay,
for the
Well, that would be the dodge action.
Oh,
Well,
it's
for the
okay. That
dodge-
falls under dodge.
Yeah, the effective dodge is that any attack against you on the next on the following round is at disadvantage. You get advantage on dexterity saves. I think that's
Okay.
it.
yeah, until the start of your next turn, you get advantage on dexterity, and attacks made against you that you can see is disadvantage. So pretty useful.
Okay, and when you say like ready actions, if I ready action attack, I can move up and say, okay, I'm not doing anything else. But if something gets within range, I automatically attack. Is that how that works?
Yeah, you can say if something enters this square immediately in front of me, I will attack as soon as it does.
Okay, then Rede is going to go ahead and move right to about, let's say, here. And let's just say ready an attack for when they get, can we say, like, within the 5 feet in front of him? So...
Sure, so right here, right
there,
here.
right there, and right
right
there.
here.
Yeah. Within just kind of that arc in front of him, between him and Adrik.
Sure.
Okay, and that'll
Okay.
be me.
All right, Kai.
I'm ready my bow and attack that demon guy.
Which number? Oh, the one in the background?
Yup, that demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, we just do not make friends.
Wow. We're such
They
a
did-
lively bunch.
You know what? They pointed at us, and the first thing we did is attack them. That's sort of my bad. Maybe they just wanted to talk.
I didn't attack anyone.
And
It wasn't. It
and
wasn't.
19
It wasn't us
19
attack.
hits.
Attack. It was fucking
It was me.
Lindrolan.
Yeah, it was me. It was all me.
Okay.
I blame him.
All right, 19 hits, and you did max damage roll. Dang. And that's your +1
Yep.
bow. All right, so your arrow streaks in, and you see it graze off it sort of pierces this creature's wing as it's behind it, and you see it curl its lip in a sneer, and it's gotten quite angry at this point. Okay, it is the little
That's it.
dog. That's it. We'll call it little doggies. So this one is going to. Like my noises.
They make really
I can
weird
just
noises.
understand how they're moving. It's amazing.
I love it. It sounds like trains.
Yeah, it's like I'm there.
Yeah, because they're driving the pain train.
Okay, Zixo.
All right, I'm sorry. I thought I knew what I was going to do, but you just moved in a perfect setup. Hold on a second.
You're gonna do grease, aren't you?
No, I'm going to do shatter.
We know it's
You
coming.
greasy motherfucker.
Let me see. I just want to make sure I knew it. A 10-foot radius. Okay, so
Jeez.
yeah, that's all of them.
Oh,
Shatter
God.
on those 4.
Shatter. Nice spell.
We like that spell. We've gotten used to that spell.
I mean, we've had the good with the bad.
So a 10-foot radius centered on that square where the thing is.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the DC 13?
Yep, for half damage.
Okay. And it's thunder damage. Interesting.
Oh shit, they're fucking demons. Fuck.
Wait,
God.
they're demons out there?
What
Demons, devils.
what gave it away? The hooting dogs or the floating orb man with wings?
Wait, so that would be a
Alright.
fiend, right?
There's a difference between
Damage.
fiends and demons.
Fiend and
right?
demons?
I think so. Right? I'm asking someone that knows
There's
that.
differences between demons and devils, but I think they're all they're all encompassed under the one name of fiend.
Yeah, make sure you're not metagaming. Make sure it's information your character would know.
Yeah.
All right. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, if I looked at them, I would like, oh, those are demons, clearly.
Okay. All right. So Zixo in the back there starts mumbling something and waves his hands around a little bit and then points. And let's see, I think I can actually do this. This rock formation explodes, sending fragments all over. You see all four of these grotesque dog-like things recoil. Numbers 1 and 2 regain themselves a little faster, and they continue moving forward. 3 and 4, you can tell, were hit pretty hard. But there you go. Well
Then
done,
I'm
Zixo.
gonna back up a little bit, like over
Okay.
there.
Okay, and now it is the big bad's turn.
Oh God, we have a description.
Um,
I know that description. That's a bad description.
No, this isn't the BBEG. This
Oh,
this is just the big bad of this battle.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this creature gets quite angry, seeing you guys whittling down its minions, and it points at Rede and it points at Adrik with individual fingers,
Oh.
and blasts of fire come out of its fingers in a ray. So 26 to hit Rede,
Ooh.
and 26 to hit Adrik.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that's gonna be a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Okay,
13
13
damage?
Raise.
14.
13 for Rede and 14 for Adrik fire damage.
Woo!
Oh dear. We just have the best days. You know that? We just have amazing
We are-
days.
We do. Just the two of us against the world, it feels like sometimes.
At least we already enjoyed the fire downstairs. This is
Yeah.
nice.
This is a different type of fire.
We are
mean.
acclimated to the heat.
Okay, quickly, Adrik,
Yo,
at disadvantage, 18. Does 18 hit?
18 matches. So,
Okay,
yes.
So it still hits. Okay. I remember you dodged,
Oh,
so
yeah. Son of a
you would
gun.
have been able to.
Hopefully
Okay.
get out of that. No, it didn't happen.
He puts his fingers down and he takes 2 huge leaping bounds, 1, 2, and then leaps into the air.
Yeah.
And starts flying. 1, 2,
Quick question. This rock formation right here, how high up is that? Is it like a wall or just fuck?
Uh-oh.
Is this like a wall right here, or is it just like a
It's-
bumpy like?
it's a
knee-high
ledge.
thing?
I'll draw you which way it's going. It's a ledge. This path is heading down this way,
Okay.
and this is downwards
Okay.
this way.
I was just wondering if that was tall enough, if not for Rede, but at least to cover me, because I'm 4.5 feet tall, and I'm not sure how tall that was when he was standing over where he was.
No, this is it's an exposed. That's the cliff edge,
Okay.
and it's heading down from there.
All right, I feel you.
Why? Why did he have to
Okay,
fly there?
so so yeah, does that trigger Reed's attack?
He's
Nope.
flying. He's up in the air.
He went behind him. So, I guess Rede, if you want to, you can attack since you did say any. Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
it
no.
was in front of me that
It
I
was 5
specifically
feet in
said.
front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you, it'd be a
Well,
little OP to
something
just say
hidden.
I ready in action to hit anything
Yeah.
that enters.
Anything with this
around.
360 degree circle, I strike.
Reed's just there with his long sword
We're
out,
just-
spinning in a
yeah,
circle. Just
Like-
Precision.
Link spinning
Oh, no,
attack.
Link.
Ah!
He's pulling
Okay.
a link.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
all
stick
right,
it.
back to the top. Back to the top of the order, Adrik.
All right, I'm freaked out that he's there, so I just do a kind of a backhanded swing, over my shoulder and try to strike it in the wing.
Okay,
go
so
ahead, roll.
quick question: does he know I'm there right now?
One-handed, by the way. Yes, he knows you're there. He's looking right at you.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you. You're swinging back right now. I'm currently
Well,
behind you.
It's at an angle.
No, he
like-
does.
Yeah,
He does
it's-
not know you're there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I just kind of swung like in a downwards motion at an angle, so I kind of looked and without moving my upper body, just swung behind me.
Okay, and he parries it with his spear.
Fuck.
Oh,
You
God.
don't hit.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step back, kind of out of fear, because this is a very scary muchacho.
Okay, Dretan. Oh, are you sure you want to do that?
It's an
'Cause-
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I step back because this is a little freaky, so he swings at me, I guess.
Okay, yeah, he parries with his spear and sort of in a follow through move, he pokes it at you.
All right, I'm
Um,
gonna use my warding flare before you do that roll, so he
Okay.
has disadvantage. Yeah.
15 to hit.
18. So I
Okay.
block it with my shield ever so barely.
Nice. Okay. Dretan, your turn now.
I assume I'm no longer hidden.
You are, because you stealth while unseen, and he's not actively looking for you. He's got 2 or 3 other people around him he's trying to deal with.
Probably me.
If you were, yeah,
And I did
right
shoot one of his dogs.
at this moment you are still stealth.
It was at that moment he realized he fucked up.
Okay. Fuck.
That's 15. Interesting. All right.
So how is he still flying?
No, he dropped down.
He dropped down.
He did a superhero landing.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so cool.
So cool.
Harder than
But
knees.
he's so evil.
It's so cool, but so stupid.
Why is he green?
All right. So what are you
So
gonna do,
he's like
Dretan?
flanked or
Yep.
what?
All right.
Don't pay attention.
So I am going to attempt to cast suggestion on him,
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
and my suggestion is, "Hey, we mean you no harm. Call off your dogs and go away."
Wait, here it comes. Here it comes.
All right. So, first things first. Can he be
Do it.
charmed?
Let me
Say-
just-
Can he be charmed?
Yeah. If it's
You won't know until you try.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
no,
going to
he's-
say
no.
anything.
No. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Because I'm casting it anyway. I want to know. Because if he can, then he's immune anyway.
Well, he.
Oh, no, okay, no.
Yeah,
we
Jan's
gotta
not
play
gonna
our
tell
turns
us.
better, guys, right? So you say
Yeah.
what you do, and the DM tells you what happens. We move to the next person.
Yeah,
We can't keep taking 5 minutes for each person's turns to joke about what you're doing.
you're right.
It's not a
Yeah.
joke. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing here. You keep interrupting me.
Well, I'm not going to tell you whether he can or cannot be charmed.
Well, it's important for the spell, man.
No,
You
it's
wouldn't
immune to
know
the
if you
effect,
could
so
be.
you can still cast it, but it'll fail. You won't know if
Actually,
it failed
what?
because of a roll. You won't know if it failed because it can't be charmed. So, if it fails, it might be immune.
All right.
So yeah,
anyway.
you tell me the wisdom say the DC.
DC is 13 on a wisdom saving throw.
It failed.
It failed. All right. So, if he can be charmed, then he will follow this action to the best that he can.
Okay.
If he cannot be charmed, then it doesn't matter at all.
Okay. And so, what's your course of action?
The course of action was me telling him, "Hey, we mean you no harm. Call off your dogs and go away."
Okay. Just reading over his sheet really fast. All right, he straightens up. He looks you in the eyes, and he waves his hand behind him, and with little twists and pops, the dogs disappear, and he leaps into the air and flies away.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Dretan
That-
spends the day.
What?
You see him heading to the southwest.
Fuck did that work?
Do you want to?
What were the bodies that he had slain?
Just go the other
That he had
I
slain.
feel very
Alright.
uncomfortable about what just happened.
Okay, so Zixo, you wanna check the bodies?
Yes.
I'm gonna go over there and also check bodies.
Okay. You guys, you go over and you see they are.
Combat.
Yeah, you're out of combat.
I
Alright.
walk up to Dretan and like shakes his hand for his good job.
Oi, Dretan, how long you know how to do that?
It's a little trick. It's called being nice to people. Alright?
that
You
was-
might learn it a little bit if you sat around and didn't swing your hammer at things too much.
Okay, so
From now on, I'm going to let
Zixo
Dretan try and talk
Lindrolan.
to people before I shoot arrows at them.
Zixo and Lindrolan, what you notice? These are Altamar Cove guards. You see it from their dress. You recognize them from being in town.
Way to
Do
go,
they have
you
any
let demon
individual
murderers
items
go.
that are personal, like signet rings or something I can take back and give to the families or to the command so they know who or what was out here?
Yeah, you can search. Go ahead and make an investigation check, and we'll see how well you do. Okay. You're able to collect from 2 of the 8 bodies. One is a ring and one is a locket that seem highly personal.
All right, I'll take those back when we get to Altamar Cove and
Okay.
try to give them back to the captain of the guard.
All right. Dang.
Any gold,
I was
by the way?
I was
Pain?
not expecting that. No, the gold. There's no gold on them. Man, I'm reeling right now. Hold on. Let me just.
Suggestion:
Okay.
It's a very powerful second level spell.
Welcome back, Joe.
I see that. I'm reading it right now. Okay. He rolled a 6. It was incredible. Okay. Yeah, you guys are at the bottom of the mountain now. This path you can see heads out towards the lake. Kai and Lindrolan, with your ranger knowledge, you can tell that this will meet up with a larger thoroughfare that heads back towards Altamar Cove. You can also tell that there's you're quite a ways east and north of where you entered the mountain. So if you wanted to, you could backtrack back to the original mountain entrance and see what you find there. I know you wanted to collect the see if the donkey and the cart were there, or you
Right,
can
I
just
think we
continue
want
back
to have-
onto.
No, I believe Hest would very much want to go see how her animal and things
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
And do we have any supplies on that cart by chance, or any of our stuff, or was that just?
I
an
don't
empty
remember
cart?
what you guys stashed there.
I don't think we put anything on it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
trying not to manage your guys' inventory. I know that Lily was the one handling a lot of it.
Well,
but
if the cart's not even there, we don't have to worry about it.
there you go. All right.
Reed's just gonna pause for a second. He's gonna look. The creature went south, right?
South and west.
So Reed kind of looks around for a minute, and then he turns to, the ranger in question. Goes, "Do you know this area?"
There's 2 rangers. Which one are you talking to?
There's 2.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Let's go with Kai.
No, not really. Why do you ask?
Well, that creature just killed many armed soldiers, and it just left. And I know
wouldn't call it a
of,
creature per se.
and I know of at least 2 population centers nearby. I'm kind of concerned we sent it to one.
We?
The entire party looks at Dretan. Look at me, man. I think we're gonna kill us.
Does anybody know if that direction is then the direction of
Southwest.
Yeah, it could be possible. It's southwest from weekend.
No, I'm not familiar with this place.
Hockey, I've got this favorite enemy fiends thing that lets me track my favorite enemy. For an intelligence check, which is going to be absolute shit. But can I try and make one to see if I can have like an idea of where it's heading?
Track the wind gusts as he flies away.
For a fiend as your favorite enemy,
Yeah, and then it's a survival check.
you have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track your favorite enemy as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. The survival would be to track it.
Yeah, see, just like if it's heading off towards any civilized places that we know.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead, roll survival.
Well, do any of us know if there's anything to the immediate southwest? Because so far it sounded like a bunch of nothing.
That's why I'm asking if anybody knows where we are. Because Reed doesn't, but
Altamar Cove
this
is
is
basically
Adrik.
southwest of us.
Alright,
so-
let's see
that's
if I
that
know where
pla-
this
that
thing
place.
went. Nope, I have no idea where it went.
Yeah, you can tell it headed southwest.
So
Hey
It went
guys, it
that
definitely
way.
flew that way. We saw it fly. Don't
Alright.
worry, I think we're okay.
Did it
Alright.
right now?
I really
Okay.
wish any of our characters knew where we were right now because I just looked at the map.
Well, that's a
Here,
problem
I've-
for another day.
Yep.
So Zixo, was there
This
anything on
is-
those bodies?
This is a better map. So you guys are up off the map a little bit. Let me see if I can.
So we would be.
You guys are about
in
up
the
here.
Okay.
So
Wait a second,
so,
did you do
this-
this map?
I drew this. This is
Nice.
the area that you
are
entered
amazing.
the mountain.
That's actually pretty
Thank
good.
you.
So looking southwest. That's why I really wish someone knew where we were.
No. Well,
Oh,
Hey.
don't worry. It's just a flying demon monster. It's fine.
with dogs.
That just killed a bunch of guards from that exact city.
Yeah,
Those
no,
dogs
they're
aren't there.
And
it's
squared
going
up.
for Altamar Cove. We should head back there, checking for our gear, of course, because we have to go by there anyway.
Yeah.
And it'll get there before we can. We'll just go see what happens, and we'll report in to the guard and tell them.
Yep.
Or at least what's left, because I mean, this thing's clearly got issues with authority figures.
Well, it is also hurt. Somebody did shoot it with a nice arrow shot.
Yeah. It also
What do you
squared
mean
up
we?
the two.
You
it also
guys did that.
It also squared up the two. Also squared up the two tanks without even blinking. So hey,
Speaking of which, I am going to use two of my. I'm going to do a quick rest beforehand because two of our members are kind of on fire.
So what were you gonna do? Your mic cut out for a little bit.
yeah, one more time.
I suggest we wait a little bit because two of our members are currently suffering from burns.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on first Reed and then myself. So this is for Reed. As soon as I get that out of the way.
Okay.
Excuse
Super
me.
good.
Does anyone else need healing?
Nope,
I'm
just
gonna-
those two.
Reed just kind of
Actually-
hefts his shield, puts his hand on his sword, and starts walking southwest.
I'm actually gonna cast this one at level 2, because I can. So 8. All right,
Nice.
that was most of the damage. I'm pretty shit rolling the second, but better than nothing.
So wait, Reed just walks southwest. He falls off a cliff.
He falls into the.
Well, there was a path. Like that's
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
he's
there was also a
following.
cliff there.
I didn't see I saw a path. I'm going on the path. There was a path.
I didn't say
there.
you're going on the path either.
Oh, are we
I
gonna
also-
check out that cave in?
Weren't we gonna go get the donkey and the cart?
Yeah.
Do we
what
know where
happened to
that is? No one seems to know where we are right now.
Well, I mean, we're on one side of a mountain.
We are
He
currently.
just told us that. No, he just told us that we figured
Yeah.
back
Oh.
to that entrance. We can go there now. If we'd
Yeah,
like.
you've got two rangers. I'm totally fine. You guys knowing where you're at.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
We just
See,
sort
if it
of
was
head
one ranger, it'd be
southwest.
difficult.
So we can reasonably assume we know that in the direction
Yes.
that thing went is down.
Yep, you're back at a point where you can identify landmarks and you know roughly where you're at that you can get back to the town.
So then Reed will, kind of turn them and go, that creature that just killed a bunch of Altmore Cove guards is heading in the direction of Altamar Cove. we should probably not let that happen. And get there as quickly as possible.
Sounds good to me.
Do I
Sounds like a
have
pretty good
any
idea.
history with Altmer Cove?
Nope, you guys
I
all
commended you
basically
too soon,
arrived.
Dretan. Too soon.
You guys basically all arrived at the same time.
All right.
I, for one, do not want to let the lady who had that lovely tavern that you dented the floor of die because we sent in that direction.
Let's do that then.
Fair enough. Besides, they like me there.
They're not going to like
It's a lot
you if
better
he
than
gets
last-
there first.
Yeah,
That's
weren't
what
you
I'm
kind of the
saying.
one
I'm
that
willing to
convinced
come
him?
along. Besides, they serve good drinks and they
You
enjoy my
cannot
company.
get there before him because he flies, and we have to go and take the long way over the bridge.
Well,
Then
I
I'd
guess
like to
instead
save
of,
as many
yes.
people as I can.
well, instead of chatting about it, I think we should
We
start
should
moving.
probably walk.
We should start getting a move on. So,
Sounds
Reed,
like
you
a
lead the
plan.
way.
Okay.
Let's move.
You got-
Yo, I'm not getting blamed for the
Please-
loss of an entire population.
please
We don't even know if it's attacking yet. We just know it went that way.
Nope,
I'm not going to blame you until there's something definite to blame you for.
All right, just start moving, short one.
Bitch,
Okay.
carry me.
All right, you guys head off down the path. On
That's a
your
long
left is the lake, is Dry Tear Lake. On the right is the mountain range. You get closer to the point where you exited off the main path and headed up into the mountain to find the mountain cave. Because I think you still have the map that the mayor gave you in your pack somewhere. Anyways, as you head up there, it's taken you probably about 2 hours to get to this point. The sun is beginning to dip behind the mountains. Shadows are drawing longer, and you come across this scene. Oh, let me actually get your guys in here because it's probably dark to you guys.
Oh, this is actually a really detailed map you pulled up here. Ooh, I dig.
Used this once before.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
And there's Dretan. There's Dretan.
Hey,
Adrik, don't run away.
Okay.
Fairy fire. Last time we had an upturned wagon, fairy fire. It all worked out.
We'll do roughly the same.
Or is it our wagon?
Before.
And there's some guy near it.
Okay. This is what you see.
All right. Is he aware? Is the man made any indication he's aware of the party coming up?
You see this path. You see these trees, and you see what looks to be your cart overturned there, and sitting next to it on a stone is this figure in sort of a leather cowl and leather armor there.
That's our cart. That's our cart. Hey!
I'm gonna move away from party and go instead off the road, like there.
Yeah, I'm stepping.
Okay,
I'm
go
taking a
ahead.
step. I'm taking a step forward and just yelling like, "Oi! What are you doing?"
I'm going to
That's
stealth
ours.
my way into these bushes over here.
The figure
I am
doesn't
going
move.
to facepalm because we're approaching things aggressively again.
Reed, on the other
Shut
hand.
up.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, God, here we go.
Lindrolan, you're back here right there. Okay,
Why do
everybody
you
roll.
always start
Oh,
problems?
son of a bitch. I fucked that up. You want me to redo that,
Says-
or are you able to throw me in?
I can throw you in.
So says the man who is single-handedly responsible for the mass genocide of an entire city.
Yeah, you don't
Hasn't
get to talk,
happened
you don't
yet.
get to talk about
It
peace.
hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
All right.
But you acknowledge
You
it's
can't blame
happening.
me for shit I haven't done.
So I'm yelling at this
Okay.
dude, and he didn't even move.
He didn't even move.
Didn't even move.
Kai sort of moved away from the group and started crouching down behind some bushes and got into stealth. Lindrolan headed forward towards those trees, and as he did,
Ooh, howdy.
these guys
Double howdy.
Oh boy.
drop down. Oh, let me see if I can try and. There we go.
Uh-oh.
They drop down, and
Ow.
they get a surprise round against Lindrolan since he moved up onto their spot.
Fantastic.
Lane, you done fuck up.
I found some guys.
Now you fucked up.
Half this recording is going to
So-
be me laughing at fate. I guarantee you.
This guy moves here. This guy moves there.
Oh no! Oh no! And the all of us back here see this unfolding, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we see this
Um,
Please
happening
die
to our
again.
friend.
Eight to hit.
And I just
Please.
that's just my AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
against
tell me
AC, I
everyone.
don't think that
AC
hits.
is 12.
Oh,
18 to hit, so you take 2 slashing damage. Come on, guys, do better than this.
We just failed to kill them with a demon.
Yeah, you're embarrassing the GM. Come on.
16 to hit. I forgot what your AC was. 16.
12 hits.
So 9 damage. There you go. Number 3. You're my man. Okay.